Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Basic Bedrock. We had a very exciting day yesterday where we did a lot of things on a live stream, got all this materials we need to start building our base today. I'm very excited to start working on this. The first thing we're going to do is, see, I got all my supplies right here, is we're going to use some dirt and we're going to map out a little path kind of with a little swoop that I want to do towards that little section between the two waterfalls. I think that'll be a pretty good spot to put it, but if I don't like it when I map it out with the dirt, then we'll be able to change it pretty easily. Oh, there's a creeper down there. Okay. So basically, I just kind of want to try and get it to come down just a little bit as well. We want to have the space to give it shape. And then, but I don't want it to go too low because it already has to come up quite a bit to get to this part. But it definitely wants to have gravity because it's not existing in a spot where there wouldn't be some gravity. I do think I have to like pull this out a bit more, but I want to try and get this up to the level. We can always give it a little bit of an edit after. So it comes to a stop right about here. Yeah, we definitely need to actually move this back quite a bit. Up. Good thing there's water here. Good thing we're doing this over the water and not over the middle of the cave. And like this is just kind of a really basic shape that will change as we continue on. Because the stairs are gonna kind of start here and work their way down, and then they'll come up. And we'll be using slabs and sometimes full blocks, but a lot of slabs and a lot of trapdoors to kind of give it the shape that we want. Time to sleep. We want it to kind of look like a hanging like wooden bridge. So we'll start with our slabs. And we'll start up here-ish. And I'm basically just gonna kind of slab out the whole thing first as best we can. So obviously there's going to be some spots like here where you don't want slabs. You're going to need like full blocks. Otherwise, coming up, you won't be able to just gently ascend. So we're just going to slab the whole thing to start. Then we'll start mixing in other blocks. As we go. Now this is just the most basic of the path. And we can replace all these dirt blocks with whole. We'll replace all these dirt blocks with these whole spruce blocks. So now we have a nice, smooth, easy path across, right? But this is very boring. Like, it's just a plain wooden path that doesn't really spark any joy or create any life. Very bland, very bland. So what we want to do is we want to take other varieties of blocks, like these trapdoors and these trapdoors, and we start kind of peppering them in to the planks to kind of give it some variety of height. And we might even take out one of these full blocks and we might put a trapdoor up here like that, and then we might put a slab underneath it, kind of like this, to kind of give it some. This area still kind of works as a stair, you know, and then, but the idea is you're adding variety to the block palette and giving it a different kind of look, so that it doesn't look like just a flat wooden surface. It looks very unique and fun. And you can kind of do something like this to kind of give it a shape on the side, and maybe you put another trapdoor on the very edge, and it kind of creates a weird sort of spruce textured block that's kind of on the end. Is it a functional stair? No, not really, but that's okay. Kind of hit it at an angle. You can still ascend the bridge. So we're just gonna go through and add a variety of different kind of textures and blocks, and we'll see what we come up with to make it not so bland here on the top. We'll be right back. So now we've gotten most of the top of the bridge the way I want it to be. Now we really have to go down and work on the underside of the bridge. So we're just gonna kind of make ourselves a little platform down here. And we kind of need to go lower than this, actually. We need to add a little thickness, because if we get rid of all of this dirt that's underneath this bridge, it's pretty bare bones. There's nothing really going on. So we need to add thickness down here to the bottom of the bridge. And we can do that pretty much. We just go over here, and we can take full blocks and add it like that. But then we also don't want it to just be like all boring and, you know, flat. So we also kind of start adding. I hate it when I do that. Hey, bye, Max. We also start adding these same kind of features that we had on the top of the bridge, where it's like things hanging and, you know, blocks being like, maybe we do something like that. And now it's a full block that looks like that instead of just half a block. And so we're just going to kind of be peppering in stuff underneath this bridge to kind of give it just a little bit more thickness, you know? That's really what we're going for, is not so skinny a bridge. Now you can see it's a little thicker. It looks a little better. There's some spots that I'm like not too thrilled about, but what are you gonna do? We can always add, remove, make little changes later. You can see on this side still just a little bit thicker. It doesn't need to be massively like super thick, but a little bit thicker is what we want. So now we can add the finishing touches to the underbridge, which are some chains, copper chains that'll hang down and, oh, did that wrong. Copper chains hanging down that will hold copper lanterns. So we do it like, I need to get some lower. Kind of like that. And they're just gonna hang at different lengths and different triples all across this area. I just need to get back up. And I'm just gonna let them fully oxidize. If I want to, like, make them different shades, different points, you know, I can totally do that. I'm probably just gonna leave them as is and let them fully oxidize. And then we'll see how it looks when they're fully oxidized. So you can see we're just gonna put them in kind of different spots. There's gonna only be so many spots we can actually put these. But I think we're gonna do like 4 kind of midline, and then 2 or 3 on the very edge on each side as well. And I think that should give us a good amount of hanging light coming down from this bridge. So we're just gonna add that real quick and we'll be right back. Oh my god. Oh my god, I almost just died. Holy crap. I knew this was here. Block it. Oh my god. I was just casually minding my own business and I almost just died. Oh, my heart. Oof. Gotta be careful over these big caves. I guess now's a good time to look at the bridge. Yeah. I kind of like that. Yes. I do. I think just the 3, the 4 in the middle will be enough, and we can add some just lanterns. Oops. On the top, like if there's ever a spot where I have a full block, I guess. Okay, but kind of like that. Let me clear out all this dirt, see how I truly feel. Oh. Hi, Mr. Skeleboy. Okay, let's get a good look at it. Oh, no. Hold on, he's taking a bath in my water source. No. No. Okay. Yeah! kind of like it. So I do think I'm going to change these top things around a little bit. Because part of me wants to go every other. And I can do that, I think, if I just swap the lantern like that. Yeah! Yeah, that bridge looks pretty nice. I'm happy with it. I like it. I think it looks cute. I think it'll look really nice once these lanterns oxidize. And let's grab my dirt. Do a little hand-to-hand combat. There's so many skeletons. Oh, hold on. Hi, friend. Hey. Stop hitting me. Parkour. Yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. Don't mind any floating lanterns. They're for aesthetics. See, they're already oxidizing. I'm very happy with the bridge. Well done, me. Good job. Now we need to move on to what's on the other side of the bridge. Because this bridge isn't leading to nothing. It's leading to our little house that we're going to put right here in the center of this lake. So I need to get a bit more spruce slabs because we need to slab that extra bit of stone that's over here. We want to slab this all up like this, and you know, we'll texture it and we'll block it and stuff like that. Part of me is saying that we'll also like use some dark oak slabs here to kind of indicate the transition a little bit more, but we are going to use this as our stepping stone. And then we'll come up a full block. Right at the end and into the house. Or rather onto the porch of the house. So now that our bridge is done, we're going to start building out a platform out here for where the house is going to be. And I don't know what happened. There was an update partway through this this recording, and now my shield is visible on my screen. I don't know if I like that. Guess we'll go 1, 2, 3 blocks in. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 this way. And then 3 this way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's 10 blocks across. That should be fine. 10 blocks by 10 blocks. So now we have our dock. And we want to come back here. As part of the dock, we need pillars to hold up the dock. Because this wouldn't just be... We don't want this just to be a floating thing in the middle of a lake. it needs to have... See, I told you I was gonna come get this. Boop. Needs to have some pillars. And I don't want it to be right on the corner block. You want to push it in just a bit to probably about here. It'll be about here. So it's like 1, 2 on the third block in from it. And 1 block over from where this is. 1, 2, 3. And we just do that all the way around. And then the pillars come all the way to the floor. And that looks kind of strange. So we just take that out and we put 1 more block. Don't drown. Ow. We just kind of put 1 more block so it doesn't look like it's resting on the edge of a block. It's actually going all the way into the ground, toward the ground. And we'll build up some stuff around it to make it look more supported. Like even this block will do that. And we're going to do some stuff down at the bottom to make it, give it a more supported look. And we use this color wood because we kind of want it to look like the wood has been soaked in water. It's kind of like a darker variant of this kind of wood up here. So the wood block that we'll use at the very top will just be... It's this one. Will just be spruce. Because it's like, it's not as saturated type of wood as the woods down below. 1, 2. And I kind of ruined myself with this 4 block long wide bridge, because now I'm working on a 2 block center, which is not my preferred block pattern, but that's okay. You make it work. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's a very small. This is like my bedroom. We'll put our bed here. We'll put our little things, but our storage will be its own location. And our, most stuff will be someplace else. This is just where we're gonna have our bed, and maybe a couple sentimental objects that we accumulate through our journeys around the world. It is not meant to be anything overly special. So then I want to grab some glass, and I want to grab my cherry logs. So we're going to use cherry as our wall, varietal here. We're just going to take the cherry like that. We're going to put 2 double windows. We're actually not going to put one back here. We're going to actually just put them on both sides. Ah, see, that's one of the flaws in the bridge. It's okay, though. I do. Am I supposed to get around here? I guess I have to push this out 1 block because I want to have, I want this to be like a little porch. And it's too... You don't do that. Get back here. It is just a pink box. That's okay. We're gonna add some details to it. So it hopefully looks a little less pink. Like. But first I need to make cherry wood. And make a couple cherry doors. And I need 2 cherries. Some cherry stairs. Actually, I think this would be a nice time to use this, actually. I was going to use cherry doors, but maybe dark oak would accompany this well. If I don't like it, I already have the cherry stuff ready. We put this like this. Oh, hold on. It's like Neapolitan ice cream. That's what I think of right now. Having double doors is very strange. I never use double doors. Anyway, we add trapdoors like this to kind of give it a shuttered feeling. It creates, you know, some shutters for the rooms. And now we can start working on the roof. All right. So, here's what you do. We put blocks on like this in each corner. Right? They're all going to be this light pink color at this level, but I don't have that, so we're just going to strip it later. And then we come up. And these come up 2 blocks. Did these come up 2 blocks? Hold on. Okay. I understand. So, from here we go up 2 on each corner. I don't think I have enough copper for the whole project, but that's okay. I have more copper that we can use to finish it up toward the end. And then we... I hate it when the blocks are too close and you can't step it in. Go another 2. Parkour. Parkour. Missed it. I don't know how this is going to look with the 2 block center. Because when I built it, the first time it was on a 1 block center. I guess it's just going to have a top like that. Which I guess is okay. Not exactly the roof of my dreams, but what are you gonna do? I guess plan the bridge a little better. That's what I could have done. Ah, fell. Is it nighttime? Is that why it looks so strange? I guess it is. So now we got that roof in. I need to make slabs. Dry rest. Maybe I do have enough. We use the stone cutter. No. Oh, wait. No, I definitely do. Oh, my God. Okay, we're fine. So we come in here. We gotta get some wax. We gotta get some wax so things don't oxidize too far. Because we're gonna make like a little gradient type vibe here. Using the copper. It's different stages. So we're gonna pop a line of these slabs along the bottom. Like this. And then let me go get some honeycomb, and a new axe, because this axe is not going to survive the process of scraping down those tools. I think I have sticks in my inventory. Nope, don't. Where are my sticks? I have sticks. I know I have sticks. Where'd they go? Apparently I used all my sticks. Like these. Where is it? Okay. Grab the wax. Honeycomb. Oh, we want to strip it down to this, like, just barely pink color. Right? Boop. Oh, I went one too far. Gotta wait for that to oxidize level. Alright, that's all done. Now we scale up a level. And on top of this, we add slab. It sort of just smooths the transition a bit from... Is this supposed to be... It could be pink. We want that one to be that color, though. You can kind of see the vision. It's a little strange having it be so rounded. Like, it was a lot more pointy in the creative world, but... we work with what we got. And if we can just ignore the very strange and stark contrast of the unprogressed copper right there, I think you can see the vision. Huh? Do we see vision? Like the roof? So now we come in with our moss. And the moss kind of just fills in on this portion of the roof, kind of like this. And it takes a step in with every progress. I like it. I do. I just feel like it's missing something. Yeah, see, 2 block centers, they just kill the vibe. But I did it to myself, so all I can do is complain. I think I want to take this part out, though. Oh, put that, put that back. Something about that feels better. So now I want to... let's take some bone meal and see what we get from bone mealing the top of that roof. Something just... oh, I think I know what I need to do. I think I got it. I think I know what element I need to add to make this feel more finished. Yes, I think that helped it. I think that definitely helped it feel a little better.
good. It feels better now.
Ugh. I did want to add one more lantern into there on a chain. I'll make it 3 long this time. Unload some of this stuff in my inventory. We're almost done with this little build here. Our little bed house. Our bunkhouse, if you will. In the future, it will be a 1-block center. So now that's all that's really left to do is we need to kind of fix below here, because this isn't very secure. It's just a bunch of, you know, twigs holding up a very, very big house. So we need to kind of give it a little bit more structure. And we'll do that by adding slabs and some stairs. Mostly slabs. We're just gonna kind of slab it until it feels right. Yeah. Okay. I like it. I think I'm most happy with the bridge. I think that's my most favorite part of the whole build that I've done so far is the bridge itself. I think I absolutely. Oh, this child. No, thank you. Goodbye. I think personally, my personal opinion, I absolutely nailed that bridge. I think obviously we got to fix that part up there, but I think I absolutely nailed it. Like, the more I stare at it, the better I think it looks. I don't need slabs. I need these and I need these. I think this bridge, some of my best work. I'll probably keep my valuable treasures like my diamonds and stuff in this room too, but I'm just gonna put this right here. Actually, I'm gonna put this right here. And then I think I'll add a few little inner touches to that, and then we'll wrap it up for this episode. Let me just make a little final adjustments, and we'll be right back. Okay, so let's go see what I did inside this house. As you can see, I added a little carpet, some pots, a little bit of a thing. I did my crafting table right here, and then I did a bit of storage, and I put all my furnaces and extra things up here as well, just to kind of, you know, give us a little space to put things while we're using this house. We'll still keep this tent, but this is going to be for very important things as we accumulate through the thing. The tent will go away once we, like, formally determine where we're going to put our storage area and stuff like that. But for now, the tent and this will be home. This will be our main little house base, and yeah, I think it came together pretty nice. There's still some edits I might make to underneath this place, and we might decide to add more to the bridge or make a pathway up to that farm area for now. But all in all, I think this building came together pretty nice. So if you like what you saw and you had a good day, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.